Okay guys, so as promised, I am going to do the natural look for you. Today I'm going to be using my Urban Decay, um, Feminine Palette from Urban Decay. I'm going to be using the color Skimp and Bordello out of that palette. Um, I have all the brushes I will be using. I also will be using from my NB eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the color Wild, and I'm also going to be using the color Elegant. For my base, I'm going to be using NYX eyeshadow base, the white base. um when you use a white base, that makes every color come out to its natural potential color it's supposed to be. So it's always good to use a white base if you do not know that. That's just a little tip. I'm going to be using, I already did my foundation and I already did my set powder on my face. Also, I'm going to be using my brow kit, which I'm going to do as of right now. If I do my concealer, because I wanted you guys to see exactly how I use my Fierce and Tangy Color Tattoo Maybelline. So what I'm going to do is, with my finger, I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm just going to apply it underneath my eye like so. And with my hand, I'm just going to rub it in like so. Guys, see that canceled out all the dark spots or whatever dark spot I did have underneath there, and it gave it a nice orange glow, which I'm not going to keep it that way, but I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and a little bit of my foundation, and I'm just going to blend that in with my foundation. So I'm not taking a lot, just a little bit of it, and I'm just going to tap it in, and I'm just going to go in and blend that in with my foundation all over where you see the orange color in. I'm just going to blend that in with my foundation to give that even a better look. Okay, I'm just going to set that just because I just put extra more up there. So I'm just going to set that so that stays. White base, okay, and I'm going to apply it onto my lids. As you guys can see, there's absolutely nothing on my lids. I don't have no primer or anything. I'm going to use my white base as my primer, and I'm going to just apply that to my lids. Elegance from my NB shadow eyeshadow, which this is a natural brand of eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna go in the center, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of my Elegant right here in the center. And I'm just gonna put that on the lid only. Our Wild from the same brand, and you're just gonna go into shadow brush. I'm gonna go into my Skimp, And I'm just going to do a very light highlight. I'm not going to do too much, just a very light one. And I'm just going to blend that into the brown to just lighten up that brown and the rest of the top of the eye. When you're doing a natural look or a very nice, elegant, soft eye type look, you don't want it to be too much color. Just as nice and elegant as you want it to be. So now that that is done, and my creases are kind of already with that soft little color, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Skimp, and I'm just going to go in. Now that the shadow is complete, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my nice soft brown color and I'm just gonna line the top. My nice soft brown eye pencil, and I'm just gonna line the top. I don't want black because black will make it very harsh, so I just want a nice soft brown. You're gonna just go down to your lash, your lower lash, and apply that soft brown. And that just softens your eye. And then you can do it to the other side. Okay? And that gives you a nice soft eye. Then if you want, you can go in with a nice gold and just go over the brown to give it like a shimmery type color. That also will soften the eye. Now that that is complete with the shadow, we're going to go in with the cheeks, and we're going to first do a nice little peachy cheek glow right on top of the apples of the cheek. If you don't know where your apples are, you can smile. And then what I like to do is I always tend to go in with my bronzer underneath that. And that just gives me a nice little highlight. And I like to go right underneath. And I go down the center. And this kind of just gives me a little highlight, a little glow. Okay? Now from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of blush. Not a lot of blush, just a little bit of blush. And this is in a Desert Rose color. Y'all can see that. And I'm just going to go up like that. Okay? And then just to blend that, I'm just going to blend that all in. Just to blend that up. Now for the lashes, I won't use really bulky lashes because we're going for a nice little neutral look, a nice little everyday neutral type look. So I'm just gonna do a little defined lash just to get them looking like natural and wake them up a tad bit. Okay. Now for the lips. I want to go nice and neutral with the lips. So with my plum lip pencil, it's kind of like a purplish kind of color, purple pinkish. I'm just going to line my lips with that. And we're going to go for a nice nude color, but with a little bit of glow to it. I'm going to go in with my MAC lip conditioner just to soften the lips before I apply the lipstick. This is very important so that your lipstick, when you apply it, doesn't look all cakey or anything.